Students from UNLV's engineering department duking it out, or rather their creations are, for top honors in the college's Fred and Harriet Cox Senior Design Competition.
They're showing off their senior design projects, which will be judged by a panel of industry experts across several engineering divisions. Nia Wong joining us now live over at UNLV. Good morning, Nia.
Good morning, Brian and Kirsten. You know, we got 31 amazing teams for this fall competition. This is where students have been working, designing all year long just to make sure that these creations have some real life purposes. And for example, I do have a pedestrian lighting guidance system over here, but someone who can better explain this is one of the creators themselves, Josh Perry. And Josh, what is going on over here?
Right now, the camera is looking for any pedestrians that would be walking across the crosswalk and move servos and lights to illuminate the pedestrian crossing the street during nighttime hours. So hopefully it can reduce fatalities due to pedestrians being hit at night from cars that don't actually see the people crossing the street.
Okay, so for somebody, you know, on the crosswalk, making their way across on a dark night, how strong are these lights?
Well, for the demonstration here, it's a lot dimmer than it would be if it was out in an actual setting, but it's a 16,000 lumens, which is pretty much daylight in one little area. So
pretty much when someone's walking across the street and this spotlight is on them, say another driver's passing by, it's nearly impossible for them to miss the pedestrian, right?
Oh yeah, they'll be glowing like an angel walking across the street, so it'd be really hard for a driver to actually miss the person crossing the street.
And what kind of inspired you to choose this as your capstone project?
I was actually daydreaming while my wife is driving, and I was just thinking to myself, it'd be cool if they can actually like put spotlights like performers in Vegas, just like to put the attention on the pedestrians crossing the street, and it just kind of developed from there.
Yeah, put some spotlight on pedestrians and hopefully like save lives along the way. So what's next for you guys with this project?
Well, we have to work on the object detection so it detects people a lot more accurately, and probably more servos and lights so it can track multiple individuals more correctly, and just solar power and just more efficiency.
Alrighty, and last question and the most important question, do you think you guys are going to win this?
Not so much for winning, just to do better in the world.
Oh, that's so humbling. That's so sweet. All right, well, thank you so much for sharing your creation with us. You can catch all of these creations. We've got a toaster that butters your bread for you. We've got a sorting hat. We've got all kinds of interesting projects out here. So the public is free to check them out between now and noon, and as well as 1 to 5 o'clock. All right, back to you guys at the desk.
Nia, the benefit of daydreaming right there.
Right, yeah.
Hey.
And I like the idea of a toaster buttering my bread for me.
I think we
I like that.
I think we all do.